This is The Scoop for Monday.
I'm Sean Canan with the WMNF News headlines. More than 1 million refugees that have fled other parts of the Gaza Strip are packed into the southern city of Rafah. Now, the Israeli army has told Palestinians to begin evacuating a part of Rafah. This signals that an Israeli ground invasion is imminent. That's according to an Israeli Defense Force statement today. People were told to move to an area called Muwasi, which is an area near the coast. Donald Trump told Republican donors at his Florida resort this weekend that President Joe Biden is running what Trump says is a Gestapo administration. It's the latest example of the former president using the language of Nazi Germany in his campaign rhetoric. The Biden campaign called out Trump for, once again, making despicable and insulting comments about the Holocaust. Today is Holocaust Memorial Day. The digital guru behind Donald Trump's surprise 2016 presidential victory has become an evangelist about the power of artificial intelligence to transform how Republicans campaign for office. Brad Parscale says his company, which is working for Trump's 2024 campaign, can use AI to help generate customized emails, parse oceans of data to gauge voter sentiment and find persuadable voters. It can also amplify the social media posts of what it calls anti-woke influencers. On Friday, Governor Ron DeSantis objected to a proposal by the U.S. Air Force that would transfer a Florida Air National Guard squadron to the U.S. Space Force. DeSantis sent a letter to leaders of the U.S. Senate Armed Services Committee, the U.S. House Armed Services Committee, and Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin, and said such proposals need the approval of governors. DeSantis wrote, if adopted, the proposal would flout more than a century of precedent and undermine federal law protections for state control of their National Guard. The Air Force's legislative proposal has raised questions since it was submitted on March 19th. The proposal also came as state lawmakers have requested that Congress increase the allowed size of the Florida National Guard from 12,000 members. That's been the cap in place for several decades. In addition to National Guard members providing assistance with hurricanes and being deployed overseas, about 1,000 Guard members were sent to Texas by DeSantis this year. Also, about 300 Guard members have been helping make up for vacant positions in the state prison system. Republican State Representative Mike Beltran of Riverview has drawn a Democratic opponent. According to the Florida Division of Elections, Democrat Luther Keith Wilkins opened an account to challenge Beltran in House District 70. That's made up of parts of Hillsborough and Manatee counties. Beltran was first elected in 2018. A top Florida public school says its students' high test scores are because of the creativity its teachers are allowed in the classroom. According to a National Pew Research Center survey of teachers last year, most teachers report feeling stressed and overwhelmed at work. Another recent survey found that waning job satisfaction has accompanied a decline in teachers' sense of autonomy. But at A.D. Henderson School in Boca Raton, teachers are expected to be creative, and it works. They've created classes that teach medicine, aeronautics, and robotics. Art is used to reinforce science lessons, and a teacher plans to add an equine medicine course next fall. It will be partly cloudy and hot today with highs near 90. Tonight, mostly clear, overnight lows in the low 70s. Tomorrow, sunny and hot with highs in the low 90s. I'm Sean Canan with the WMNF News headlines.
This is The Scoop, recorded at WMNF Tampa.